Hey guys, something that I've been thinking about for a little bit now. As some of you guys know that actually know me in the real world, not just on the computer, I don't have a phone no more. Something that I've noticed that was obvious, but I didn't really come to my attention until I was phoning with smartphones. Or actually, instead of bringing people together, it's pulling people apart. I don't feel the need to actually have that in-person communication anymore. I mean, if you want to talk to somebody, you call them, you text them, you can Skype them. If you're meeting some new friends on the internet and you don't want to give them your phone number, there's something called Kick. It's pretty much a free texting app minus the phone numbers. It's just usernames. And the bottom line is, like, the more I think about it, the more it makes no sense. Uh, the smarter the phone gets, the more distant people get, and it's something that I don't like. Uh, just coming out of a very heavily socialized, social environment to a not so social environment. After, my financial situation gets fixed and I'm able to get another phone, I think I'm probably just gonna go with a normal phone just because I want that communication. If I want to talk to somebody, either on the phone. I don't like texting because it's misleading. I'm sure you guys have gotten a lot of text messages where you get a text and somebody wouldn't put an LOL or a smiley face, so the message that they were trying to get to you, uh, the emotion's gone, so you don't know what they meant by it. And that's another thing I don't really like. I don't like texting. Next time I get a phone, it's gonna be something with a keyboard because I don't want to, dial pad text. That's way old. There ain't no way I'm going back to that, especially coming from a smartphone. So I'm definitely gonna give me something with a full keyboard. But the only reason I would get a smartphone again is for one, a GPS, which you can just as easily buy another GPS and save a lot of money on your phone bill if you were to just buy that $100 GPS instead of paying $100 a month for a phone bill. Another thing that I would get a smartphone for is for Pandora, because car stereos and stuff, especially radio nowadays, just sucks. It always has, and especially since I came from Sirius Satellite. I had that for 3 years, and I couldn't go back to regular radio from Sirius Satellite. But after a while, Sirius Satellite started becoming like regular radio. Yes, there was no commercials, but it was very repetitive. The songs, it was set on, like, they had so many songs that they would choose from, and then they would just circle it back around. But I would get the phone for Pandora, so I could always have that communication and great music. And if you guys don't have Pandora, I recommend you get it. As far as music quality goes, you'll never find a radio station that is more set to you, more personalized, and it's an amazing musical experience, and it's something I'll never go back to, is regular radio or Sirius Satellite. And if there's hardly any commercials, but if you feel the need to have absolutely no commercials, it's like 30 something a month, plus Sirius Satellite's like over 100. But that would be the only reason I get a smartphone, is for GPS and Pandora, which, like I said, buy the GPS, you save a lot of money. Pandora, I'm sure there's other ways to get to it. But pretty much the point of this video is that I want to see everybody come together, more social. Phones and technology are just pulling people apart, and it's something I don't really appreciate. And I'm sure the people that are probably watching this can appreciate that too. You want to be close to people. If anything, phones and technology are pulling your friends apart. It's making your friendships weaker. Yeah, you think you have that communication, that instant communication, but that's really not a good substitute for actually hanging out with the person, especially when it comes to relationships. Like, relationships are so technology driven now that, oh, baby, I love you too, but a good 90% of the relationship, they don't see each other. It's just over the phone or through text or on Skype. Whenever I'm dating somebody, I wanna be able to see him. I want to be able to hold him, have that interaction, and you don't get that with smartphones. Bottom line is, I just wish people would hang out more, you know, be more social, actually want to have that interaction with one another a lot more than they are now. And that's pretty much it. That's all I really got to say about this subject. And if it sounds like something's wrong with my voice, I'm just trying to be quiet. Roommate's asleep in the next room, trying not to disturb him. So that's really all I got. So peace.